Hi, everybody. It's Saturday night, and I'm trying the video thing. I'm not sure about the volume or the sound. I just did a test run, and some of it sounded a little crackly. So you might have to adjust it on your end of things. And I'm going to try to adjust things on my end of the thing. I'm going to put this on right sound and see how that is. Might up the brightness just a little bit. Let's see, everything looks okay on this end. So I don't know, I guess everybody's out. So anyway, I want to give you a little update. The bicep thing still bothers me a little more today. And if you didn't catch that last video, I talked to you about this thing on the back of my arm here. And the pain in my bicep that I didn't have before the surgery. Turns out, doctor said it was injury from the tourniquet that they put on my arm during surgery. The back of my arm got caught up in the twist, and I guess I have a nerve irritation to the nerve in my bicep. Hopefully it's temporary. That's preventing me from being able to move or flex like I was able to before the surgery. So a little bit of a bummer that all that PT work I did, he did compliment me on how strong my biceps were. I'm like, yeah, I've been trying. I've been working out at PT. And he said, well, hopefully that shot we did in your shoulder will help things up there. I'm like, well, it's been like 5 days now. How much longer am I supposed to be wait for that? But we'll see. Give it time. Give it time. I know he didn't do it on purpose. So I know the nurse didn't do it on purpose. So that's okay. Well, it's not okay. But we'll cross said bridges when we get to said bridges. You know what I mean? So I had potatoes for breakfast, potatoes and broccoli, and I have to rub this because it feels cold. I had potatoes and broccoli for breakfast. I had corn and kale for late lunch. I ain't had dinner yet. I'm not really hungry right now. And also, I think tomorrow I'm going to have to go back in and take about 3 or 4 more of those things that loosen things up a little bit, if you know what I'm talking about. I hadn't had but just a little bit of relief on Wednesday. That's it. I got a lot more yet to come. And again, things in the tummy a little uncomfortable when you can't do what you got to do. Other than that, I'm all right. I'm all right. I've only taken pain meds once today, and that was about a half an hour ago. Otherwise, just been doing ice off and on. And now more on I'm doing the potato trick in the palm of my hand. I don't know if you can see. It's hard to see the bruising in the palm. Maybe you can see it when I don't know. Anyway, it's bruised. The potato in the palm of my hand, that feels really, really good. Been doing that, and I've been putting that longer one actually on my bicep, and that's been helpful. So today I've pretty much tried to go without any pain medication at all, and it's been okay, but kind of raw and edgy feeling right now, I guess you could say. I want to thank you, everybody, for all your good words and wishes and um, keeping a sense of humor with me. Oh, Patty, I'm going to knock her upside the head here as soon as I see her. She sent me a text last night. I don't have my phone with me. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, last night, she says, made some chocolate chip cookies. I'll bring them over for you tomorrow. They look yummy. Now, I know she did more than look at them and know they're yummy. I know she had to taste them, right? I mean, wouldn't you? I sure would. So, I didn't see that text last night. Must have went to bed. I don't know. Must have went to bed. Not went to bed. Went to bed. So I didn't see that text. And so I get up this morning and I'm piddling around. Made my broccoli, potato. And then I sit down and look at my phone, and she had texted me that, and I saw it from 9:30 the night before. So I texted her. I said, "Yum! What time?" And she texted me back, "Oh, I changed my mind. I'm staying home today." You told me you made me cookies, and you were gonna bring them, and you changed your mind. I live 8 buildings down from her, people. 8 buildings down in the same complex. So what I think she meant to say was, they tasted so good, I ate the whole daggone batch. I'll make you some more and bring them another day. She could have said that, but no, she just said, no, changed my mind, not coming, I'm staying home. Now she knows I can't drive, so I can't go drive to go get the cookies. But you know what? I don't need the cookies either. I don't need to be gaining more weight. But I'm trying to lose weight. But I thought that was funny. First I thought that was mean old teasy old huzzy. Like, whatever. So that's it. What do you think? Is that mean? I thought it was mean. I mean, I understand the part about them tasting good and you ate them all instead. Just say that. You know what I mean? Just say so. Anyway, that's it for me. I mean, I'm going to watch Saturday Night Live here in a little bit. My favorite thing to do on Saturday Night Live on Saturday night. And think and be prayerful and mindful of all the people in all of the storm-affected areas that still need help and prayers and action, actual action other than prayers. People on the ground, people helping out, doing what we can do. If you're going to donate, I would highly recommend donating somewhere local where the money actually goes to the place without having to feed the CEOs in between. I mean, I have great respect for the Red Cross, but their CEO gets paid first. And when you donate places locally for disaster relief, um, the supplies get bought first, in my experience anyway. And that's all I have to say about that. I'll be glad to get paid on Tuesday. That'll be nice. Been a long couple weeks. Get ready for this. You know, I took 2 showers already on this Band-Aid. I don't know if you can see this Band-Aid good, but it's got the Band-Aid, but then out extending from that Band-Aid is a clear waterproof thing, and you put it on, and water truly doesn't go through it. I mean, it hasn't so far. I've taken 2 showers, and we're looking good. We're all covered up here, so looking good. So beginning tomorrow, I've got 10 more days with the stitches or whatever left in there uh, before I go see him. He did tell me I could come back if this was still bothering me. He says, come on back if it's still bothering you. We'll figure something out. I think I'm going to go. I have to get my B12 shot on Tuesday. I think I'm going to ask my regular doctor if she won't order an x-ray or something, whatever kind of picture needs to be taken to find out if there's actual damage to that muscle. You would think that the guy at the surgeon would say, you know what, we should probably take a film of that just to make sure, because the x-ray machine is like one door down from the exam room, but he didn't. So I'm wondering if I ask my doctor to ask them to take a look to see if there's no bruising. There's no bruising of the arm, um, other than right there. But boy, oh boy, you can sure feel it. And depending on the angle, I can't do anything with it at all. So I don't know. Let me know what you think below. Should I ask my doctor to just check and see what she thinks? Because they took shoulder and they took wrist and elbow. They didn't even take elbow films. But she could say right bicep pain and have that go on. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'm not sure. I don't want to like go around, but maybe I should go around. But anyhow, I'm looking forward to gripping more. I had a little bit of help with the peanut butter jar today. I mean, I held it with my forearm, between the forearm and my body, and I turned it with my left hand. That's how I opened that one. Still can't, I can close, and my fingers are so tight. They feel like super tight. Like swelling kind of tight. They don't feel like muscle restriction. They feel, I don't know, but are they? I don't think so. They don't look swollen to me. That's from my IV. But anyway, so things are going okay. Now, like bending the wrists back and forth, I did something today earlier where I think I went too far, and I could tell. But if you're thinking about having the ulnar They say cubital tunnel and carpal tunnel release, which is the ulnar nerve and the carpal nerve release. If you're thinking about having that, or if you work a job that has repetitive motion or requires you to lift, or if you're like me who, worked at a keyboard quite a lot, did a lot of, I call it mouse work, keyboard work, writing, any kind of, even like a trade skill or skilled trade, that you use your hands quite a lot, and you're worried about, what's going to happen. I'm only 6 days into this, and it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, with the unexpected turn of the tourniquet thing. But granted, I'm a heavy person. I have that extra skin down here. And if you're more fit than me and don't, you shouldn't have any problem with it. So I'm going to get off of here and go watch my Saturday Night Live. And I'm going to try doing a live thing on my own page. I think since nobody's here, or I can see that nobody's here, I might just, I don't know, I might delete this thing and try at a time when somebody's here. Because I like to interact with you guys and talk to you guys, and this is a lot easier for me right now than trying to make a video and put it up there. Today when I was having my lunch, I was, excuse me, I was having the kale and the corn. I had, there were some peaches that was in the compartment. I wanted to show you, I showed you how I built all of those pre-made meals together, and I was wanting to show you how, I get them out and get them ready to actually eat, and talk to you about it. And, I couldn't, I definitely needed both hands, and I wasn't able to do that. But I just couldn't finagle it. Forgive me. But we'll, things will improve as days goes on, I'm sure. I hope you and your family are well. I hope that you will join me in praying for and sending good thoughts and actions to the people of Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, Barbuda, Texas, everywhere that's been hit by a storm and still under construction or reconstruction. Join me in sending them good thoughts. And I want to talk to you another time about coming together in your community to provide things that aren't provided anywhere else for the people that need it the most. We're going to talk about trying to do a little something together, quiet little effort, nothing official, just kind of start planting the seed to see what we can grow in our community, excuse me, to help those in unique situations. Because I tell you what, 4 years ago, before I became disabled, I knew of difficult situations, of course, and had helped many people before. And it wasn't until I became disabled, and I went from $58,000 a year to $900 a month after having to, lose your 401k, lose your house, get rid of your assets, sell everything off before the absolute last ditch effort of trying to have to accept the fact you can't work again until you get some things fixed first. So I know, at least now, now that I've been on both sides of that, I can help other people navigate how to get the assistance they need or what have you. But there are things that nobody helps with that people need. And we'll talk about that and see how we can come together in each other's community to try to make things a little better however we can for however long we're able. So good night, everybody. I saw one person popped in here. Not sure who it was. They didn't say hi, but want to say thank you and love you all, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Good night.